I'm here with Tessis from Heroic, getting ready to start in the lobby for Gamers8. Have you had a chance to see the stage yet?
Yes, yesterday we were in the arena stage-ish, and yeah, it was pretty amazing actually. I think they have done a good job with the stages.
First matchup is against Falcons, the hometown heroes. What is it about Heroic that you always ended up having to go up against the crowd favorites?
Yeah, I don't know. It's actually true. We have met quite a few home teams in the past, but it's all fun and we love it. We love to have the crowd against us, but also like just to experience that. It's always very fun to do that every time.
It's Cadian's villain arc. That's what's happening here. What are you expecting though from this matchup? Because obviously you know them, you know this team. How do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, well, it's pretty new, so maybe they have some tricks up their sleeves that we haven't seen. But yeah, we just have to be prepared for them and not underestimate them as anyone else, because they have good players. They can show up. We have seen Boros at the major, where he did really well. So we have to be ready for them for sure.
You're so polite, because what you want to say is that you think you've got this, right? It's single Elam. You're pretty confident.
Yeah, well, of course we believe that we have this and should win pretty comfortably. But if it doesn't happen, we just have to get it over the line and move on to the next stage. It's single elimination, so everyone can probably feel a little jitters here in the beginning. So not many teams have tried that before, so that's the interesting part about this whole tournament. So have to be ready from the beginning.
Okay, work's done. We're going to go play foosball now. Let's go.
Okay.
Heroic going up against Falcons coming in next. And Cadian, I want to start with looking at the clone you just had, the Ents game going to the Astralis one. What that felt for you guys, how much of a wake-up call that was early in the season?
Awful. Felt awful, you know. It was a really, really bad game, especially the last one against Astralis. I think the Ents one, we had many chances to close it, and it was our own mistake for not doing so. However, we still had like good moments where in the Astralis game, like we had two good T sides, but the CT side, like, which is a lot of the time also the identity of Heroic, we had like 3 rounds and 2 CT halves. Like that's crazy. So yeah, we're looking to do that better today, and we've been talking about how to do it and the things that went wrong, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a fresh start here.
And when it comes to this event, single elimination, but Heroic's normally a team that doesn't get hit by the upsets, right? So does that give you extra confidence coming into it and facing Falcons?
Yeah, it's a brutal format, right? And you'll have to kind of adjust to that. I think usually we're pretty good to getting a good start in all the tournaments. So in that sense, I'm not too worried. But it's also if we can like shake the last 2 games, like you said, the Astralis and the Ents game, if we can shake that off and play our own game. So yeah, only time will tell.
Do those last games play on your mind this much?
I think no matter what, like there's no denying that when you have like 2 losses in a row like that, and we usually don't really lose 2 games in a row very often, it takes some confidence from the team and the players and stuff like this, but have to remind ourselves like the longevity of like the success we've had, why it's working, what do we need to do to keep it working and stuff like this. So I'm not worried yet, but yeah, I want to do better.
Focus on the positive, that's what's about. Thank you very much, Cadian. MBK with me here, and well, Falcons is a Saudi team. There's a crowd waiting for you already. There's some flags, there's a great amount of support. But I want to ask you guys, as a team and this new players coming in, how ready are you for this event?
Well, as a whole, we're not very ready, to be honest, because we don't have that much time, and like we're a brand new team, and we went through several things. But I think it can play in our advantage in a sense that Heroic has no idea how we're going to play and how we're going to approach the whole game. We started off well with the veto going the way exactly that we wanted. Okay. It doesn't mean we're going to win, but I mean, if we can let loose, if we can really let the individuals shine, I think that's where we have a good shot at making them sweat at the very least.
You seem to be saying, okay, it doesn't mean we're going to win, but you've obviously still got to have some confidence with it. Do you feel like for Heroic, though, they're a team we've seen crumble under the pressure. So is it important you get a good start and be able to make sure they feel that pressure?
Yeah, I mean, I think pressure is not the thing that they're going to have against us, because I think they have full confidence knowing that we're a new team. I think they're going to try to make us move a lot on the map, going left and right. And so we were obviously ready for those kind of things. I mean, I have the experience of playing against their likes. So for us, it's going to be to really enter, I think, with the individuals on a very good page. And I think that's how we're going to win in with pure headshots. And that's why this team has been built, right? Like the long-term getting together and playing good defaults and having perfect comms and all of that is going to come further, like more towards next year when we're going to have a bit of time. But for now, we're just going to try to steal the game away, being explosive and, just surprising them in several ways.
And when you're talking explosive and you're talking headshots, we're going to talk about Boros. Now, this guy has been a monster, but how are you supposed to be able to utilize him in your system? How are you supposed to work out when to let the leash on and off?
Yeah, that's one of the big question marks that we have, because I mean, I've been playing with him and I've been playing with a lot of talented players, and as a rifler, I think he's right up there with the greats that I've played with. He really has a lot of potential, a very good understanding of the game, and so it's our role to nurture that in the future into making him explode as good as a player as he can be. But it also means finding the right system to make him work like that, and so it's something that we're figuring out a little bit. We have a lot of talks, a lot of reviews in order to make that work, but we are at the very beginning of that stage. So today, for him, we're going to try to get him to the mentality that it's a facey game, you know? Like, we start with Mirage, so it's going to be just like, come on, just go get kills. Boros, go kills, and then we see what happens after that.
I like it. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see how it goes down.
Thank you.
It's actually like, if that's a sign of things to come, they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you're going to need... but
okay.
That might also be a sign for us to get the opening. Let's see how much of an omen that's going to be for the Falcons team. Tess is a little bit in the back. They got the boost up in the corner with the dualies. Good shot, and Boros is put to sleep. And the dualies are activated. It's a good kill for Yabby, but still, Body's there to return it. And it's actually a 2-on-3 with the bomb about to go down. This could be one. Falcons a little bit of a head position here.
It was a very strange start to the round, but the Falcons have found their footing on the B bomb site here. 3-on-2, make it 1. Cadian has been dropped, and Shush won't be far behind. So about the best outcome you could possibly hope for there. Potentially, we have 2 players in towards the B apartment, and the bomb will go join them as well. CT's not actually exploring the map too much. They don't have much information to work with. I can see Shush up close towards the A ramp, and it's a crossfire setup in towards B, and they will be tested with Cadian in towards the window, gets caught, a grenade in his hand, and should be able to find his first kill. Takes down Longs, and will they commit it towards the B site? They will, and you can see he's making light work of them. 3 kills for Cadian. MBK might be able to get a double here. It certainly guarantees the first, but the round might be too far gone.
Yeah, unfortunately, 10 seconds left is the real issue. I think if they had 40 seconds maybe in the 2
disastrous to give this round up. They'd be 5-1 down. See what Body can make of it. It is Cadian.
Stown has a flash in the middle as well to help out Cadian. If he can get the fight going a little while longer, they're making a fair bit of noise here. He's going to peek on out just as the bomb is being planted. Molotov on top, and that's going to slow down the bomb plant, but good smoke. MHL actually able to finally compete the bomb plant here. 2 versus 2 now. And Stown's moving a little bit closer. He's got some backup in Tesses with just a deagle here. Obviously, no kit in play. That's not the kind of stuff they could afford in the round. MHL is actually having a fantastic game right now. He's at the 6-2 himself. A triple kill in this round, and Tess is going to be found. Quad kill at the end of it. Falcons up to 5. Frozen in the hallway, and he's got no more nades. He can't actually slow them down anymore. Going to have to be the rifle instead, and he'll do just that with the opening on Longs.
MBK should be dropped momentarily as well, but that's a hell of a shot. Tesses with so much pressure applied to him now. Scrambling at the back of the site. I think he goes down after 1. MBK should take him, and that's the bomb site wide open.
What a shot. MBK did get a little bit of damage on him. 3 versus 3, and the bomb's being planted on the other side. Heroic, they're not loving this right here. Cadian boosted up to the back of the shelves, looking to see if he could find something. It's down instead to take down Body, and there's the boost coming in to play.
Here we go.
I think MHL was ready for it. Now it's on MBK. One of the most veteran players in the scene, but now in a 1 versus 3 with the bomb down here. He's going to get the spray on the 1, goes back for a bit more. He actually did the damage. That could have really worked if he was ridiculously close. But even doing that, I mean, job well done so far. He gets the kill deep in the bomb site. Pressure in the middle here. MBK. That's not a fight that he's supposed to be winning. Shush coming in from the other side. Body. He knows there's someone right there in the connector. He's well aware. Shush pushing forward, and it's MHL from the other side, in fact. Great bodyguard coming in with a shot. It's just on Tesses. 1 versus 3, and Boros trying to see if he can crouch into that fight. A couple of them, but how do you get back there? You might spend almost as much time doing that as you will finding the kills. No one to be found, and MHL another. The grenades are coming for him, so he's all the way out of there. Jabby instead's been taken up the position by the ticket booth instead, and through the middle, Stown and Tess is trying to get on through. It's going to be Tess to trade the kill at the very least, but it just keeps on coming. Boros relentlessly getting the kill, and now only awkward thing is the bomb dropped on the stairs. But
otherwise, and Cadian, he picked up a ton of frags in this position before. This time smoked off and a missed shot. A chance then to breach the bomb site.
Yeah, AK takes over. Flashbang is there for KD as well to slow them down. He does get a little bit of a tag on there, but this has slowed down so much it's starting to become a bit of a problem. Body, the only one to reply yet. The scout rings true, 25 seconds, and they're going to set up the smoke. Maybe they could go for the bomb plant, although Yabby is there to shoot them in the back. No bomb being allowed for. I don't think there's any way out for Body. He was trying.
Window, that's Body. MBK has been playing very well so far. Continues that strong form. Hell of a shot. Looking for a second as well, and he delivers. Nathan is turning up to the stage today. That is really impressive. A 5-on-2. Shush and Cadian's got no business in this one, surely.
Yeah, Project's been building for a while with different lineups. Eventually, he gets the third kill, but he's going to be betrayed.
That 10th round as we enter a very fast A play here.
Nice shot. I was going to say they've unleashed Boris onto the bomb site, but they actually managed to shut it down. Shush with an important kill there. But the battle is not over. It's going to continue. Body burning alive. Deep Molotov from Stown, able to find him somehow. And the spray, it's immaculate. I can't believe it. That easily could have been a double. I can't believe NBK actually lived through that one. And it won't be for long either. MHL, again, he's been having a great first half, but it will not be another setup here with the pistols. They got him wedged in the corner, but they don't realize there's a second player. It's actually a trap Henry. The dualies come swinging, and launched with the double headshot. Brings down Stown and Tessus both. They were lured into it. They thought they had that player just trapped in the corner, but
who's going to try and breach the B bomb site if possible. NHL very defensive position, and one that will cost him.
Nice headshot. Cadian wants to keep it going. He's not afraid. Battling out against NBK for a while, but none of them really connecting with the shots. The dualies, however, are still making work of it. Now it's a flank coming in. They know at the very least, Heroic, they're going to get the bomb plant as well, and Cadian, I think he had to try and go for a fight like that, and it just unfortunately doesn't work out. NBK.
Boros coming in from that position. He's got the silenced M4. He has to be the linchpin of the operation. They've overlooked that position. Yabby has offered himself up for free.
Just two people left, and one of them with the scout. Look at this angle for Stown. It's almost made for a headshot. He's not going to be able to get it. Body sets it up for a potential retake. He swings a little bit wider, takes down Tessus, and Cadian, he just goes straight for it. No fear at all.
Remember, glass cannon. If he gets touched by a bullet, the aim punch will be a disaster for him. But this looks perfect if he can get away with it as well. Great work. 5 versus 1 now, and it's a very clean round there for Falcon to go 11-9. The AWP does work out for them. Launch of 2 kills. Same still for Yabby, but okay otherwise. You'll see Shush extinguish the initial flames and go for that first duel. MHL will beat him to the punch, looking for the double, and it's getting chaotic here now. They fully committed in towards A.
Yeah, Heroic changing the pace, and it isn't working out for them at all. Boris able to keep up a couple of kills there. Tessus with a wild spray, but he's just locked in here. There's no one saving him. Cadian is in the middle. He can't do anything here, and Tess is just a matter of time. Doesn't really matter who gets him at that point. It was going to be the grenade at the end for NBK. Is going to be to meet up with the rest of the team over on this side. Important kill for Tessus.
Very important kill. Should be a second available here as well for Stown. This is more like it for Heroic. Making light work of his CT defense as Boris will be dropped as well. MBK, the last man remaining. He's had a boatload of kills so far, but surely nothing can be done here as he goes down to 55 points of health. And over he is. The bomb will be planted. It will be double digits. And Heroic, that is much more like it. He's done just that. That's a guaranteed frag. Makes an absolute meal of it though, Anders.
Oh dear.
I think he gets a follow-up kill. Yeah, so it's okay. Recovered, but still, that was not comfortable.
Not at all. That made me very worried. MHL's still there. They should have known, so I don't think Stown needed to do that. A little bit questionable. Lonk's not able to get the spray down there, but there was an opportunity, and if he had that shot, who knows?
Absolutely.
2 versus 2.
That was the point I was about to make. If he gets that kill, I actually think they win the round. But the smoke's going. I think they're sending in one player, like they usually do, to try and see what kind of carnage he can cause.
Pre-fire there. A lot of carnage as it turns out. Yabby get able to get the kill, but won't be able to pick up launch still. They're going to be trying to see if they can spearhead their way through the connector now. They know that there's a player on the bomb side. Tessus will open it up, but are they ready? Not for MHL. He's going to take the kill, and Cadian's gone down in the meantime. There's nothing that Stown can do. The bomb is too far away. Even getting the kill, there's only 12 seconds here. He can't make the bomb side.
He can't, but he can make it expensive at least. Trying to jump up and find another frag if possible. You can see he's ready for it. Oh, that would have been a beautiful shot. Doesn't quite connect.
But he hasn't cleared it fully yet. This is not a done deal for Heroic. Stown's going to be going down. Tessus with a big opening, and Boris at the back of the site. And again, he's a monster. He's already got the first kill, the spray, and he could have had that one, but Tessus lands the headshot with the AK. And now it's somehow a 2 versus 2. Heroic big risk to run back in my opinion, but it seems to have worked out. They missed the hop there as well, and the bomb's being planted.
Some of the risks being taken right now are making me cringe inside, but I still absolutely love the gameplay we're witnessing at this point. 2-on-2. MBK and MHL need to decide if they're going for this one. They're so far removed from the situation. There's so many angles to cover, but they pulled it off. They are fed. Map point. They don't even have to get close to the bomb. Bombs towards A-Ramp. It's body to strike first. Doesn't quite connect, but he gets the information at least.
Yeah, ran out of bullets, unfortunately. Boris is going to be going down next, and those were the only two defenders at the bomb side to begin with. Now the rotation's coming through the middle. They kind of realize what Tessus is. Good fight to be won. The retake, Henry, it might be right back on. 3 versus 3. Shush up close here, but MHL's on the other side, and he's not really missed many shots. I think he's low-key had one of the better performances of the server so far. Ready to try and see if he can fight Shush. Cadian gets a kill and a missed shot finally. Just as I say it, I might have cursed him. It's locked on his own. 1 versus 3.
So far, and it's mid-aggression coming in with the CT. It's down to deal with it. He gets the double spray down. Shush with the triple. Looks like we're going to overtime, but Boris is turning up here in emphatic fashion. 2 versus 1, MHL. 15 HP. He wouldn't, would he? Surely. He's done for.
Almost like the deal would have been a better choice than the FAMAS here. You can't really stand a long-range spray of this. You just need the headshots.
But you're dead on. There's not really much he can do with this. Doesn't really even smoke off the bomb there, and it will be overtime. This time, I believe, it's him alone. He has no backup. And a MAC-10 to open things up.
Big problem, isn't it? They absolutely blew it wide open. Tessus, that's plenty enough. The bomb is going to be planted on the other side longs. He wants to push through. He wants to be the hero. He's got no backup. There's no one throwing any grenades for him. He's just pushed in front of the smoke. If anyone was holding it, he would have been dead already. This is so risky. A sinking feeling for Falcons right now, as they realize they might have had the chance and they might have given it up again. Heroic surely going to be fired up here. A good kill for Longs. He's going to try and smoke off the bomb and put some pressure on, but there's so much work to be done. A second kill. Can't get the third. It's down in the corner. Quickly taken down. 2 versus 2. And that bomb is so far ticked already. It was a fairly quick bomb plant. Cadian, he's already hiding inside, preemptively stabbing him. He's going to get him right in front of the home crowd, Henry. And Boris is no more. Normally when you go for this kind of flank and you're in T-spawn, you should get something
Buddy, you're looking at him.
He can't see him. His eyes aren't registering. He is a T-Rex.
Wake up, bro.
He's just not realizing his brain isn't adjusting to it at all, Henry. This is a disaster. Body, he gets the shot. In the meantime, they did get the kill anyway. Maybe it's all worked out for good. Tessus and Yabi now 2 versus 3. And what a headshot here. Tessus still fighting it, but no bomb plant, and now Yabi is miles away. What did we just witness?
Like, I'm trying to work out, is there a world that was some sort of insane trigger discipline, but I don't think it's cross-area.
Any of these 3 players, and one of them is Boris with an AK. So do you really want to test this A-bomb side defense? MHL good with the early shot to take down Tessus. Boris not quite getting burned, and actually the Orb is just doing all the work at the moment. Trishan's down, finally getting back into it, doing a bit of damage in return. Body sneaky at the edge of the smoke. You like to see it. Stown and Katie left here for the flash setup. Stown with the double. He wants to keep it going. It's now a 1 versus 1. Maybe there is a way. He's got a couple of nades. There's one of them. Up close, he tries to make the jump through, but Cadian is good for it. And they win 2 out of 3 rounds in their own.
See what he can make of it. Boris lead the charge here, and hits down top of middle. Nails that shot, and now it's going to funnel them into the commitment towards the A-bomb side. It will be Shush defending valiantly here. Looks like they might have done enough. Hunting for map points here. MHL pulls one back, 2-on-2. 45 seconds remaining as the Molotovs deploy towards the bomb site. Speaking of that, it's going to be the C4, the A-ramp for now. Anytime.
He's seen it coming. This is a 500 IQ move.
Yeah, it really is.
There's no way you're going to be checking this corner, surely, if you're coming through on the other side. It's a great shot, but wait a minute. Wait a minute, that kill did it. Now it's the game is up, but he still has to be very, very careful. There's the shot. I can't believe it. It's a quad kill at the end on MHL as they win the round.
Sounds in a lot of trouble.
Yes, look at the grenades. They threw 5 Molotovs at him. It's crazy. He couldn't get out. Longs is going to be going down, but it is really just Tessus at the back of the side here, and he's going to be found. MHL with 31 kills. He's doing all the work. Shush trying to see if he can win the round back at Yabi in the middle. The bomb is going to be planted in. I think there's anything Yabi could do about it. It looks and it feels like double overtime, Henry. Yabi just completely sandwiched into this position. Goes for it, spins around. It's the right read, but he could not get the job done. And Falcons...
He's still alive and well. Another key frag coming in here for Body. He's been great in this apartment position, but this is looking good for the 2-0. Yeah, it's a 5-on-3, but MHL, the walking wounded right now. can't really contribute with an opening frag. He needs MBK to step up. Lonks will join him. They focus towards the connector right now, but Stown watching it like a hawk as the Falcons desperately try and get back into round number 2 here. Up close though, Testes with the AK-47 feeling like he can find this next kill, and he certainly can. Great positioning.
Yeah, they needed something. It's not going to be given to them easily. Lonks 1 versus 4 here in the middle. And obviously with only 45 seconds left, there's no way anything should be happening. Tess is able to bring him down. And
trying to find the opening kill once again and be joined by Body, as the 2 Frenchmen will do their absolute best to find a couple of kills here, but that's exactly what they receive. 4 versus 2, I think we're all done here, Anders. An exciting game, an impressive performance from Falcons. They had the world's #1 team on the ropes here. They had them uncomfortable, 8-2 down on their CT campaign. Right down to the wire here. One of the most exciting games I've commentated in a long time. But now Lonks.
even at the end, they were 13-9. They could have closed it before it even got into overtime, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen any longer. Long's on his own here, and yeah, Falcons, they just put so much work into it, and I don't think it's going to be enough at the end of it. Long's hold on, hold the phone. He's going to get a couple of kills here. Stown, though, with all the health in the world, smoke up on the bomb. He's got the kit as well, but the problem is Stown is right on the other side. He's got the AK with all the bullets in the world to spray through, and then one of them connects, and he's going to be out of it. Longs is really looking for it. He'd love to find this last one, but the dream has been taken away. They better be crisp with it, and Yabby, before anything even begins, he's dropped one of the two kits already. Second one is still in play, of course, and look at the kills coming through. They might be doing it here. Falcons actually with a huge entry into it. Cadian trying to stop it. He lands another headshot, and he's just got around the corner. He's back for more. MHL trying to get there. He'll pick up the kills, but they've run out of...
An incredibly precarious spot. Nice HE grenades coming through as well. So they're going to dissect this lower bomb site. Smoke off both sides of the ramp, allowing them to focus on the floor itself. MHL needs to find at least one if they're going to stand a chance here. Double kill for Heroic, and now just Lonks. Maybe it's just a USP, that's the problem, but it's low! Shush only had 1 point of health, but it's not going to be quite enough there. Tantalizingly close, Anders will drop him, and it's the 5-7 Acadian hunting for him. He knows exactly where he is. He knows he's done the damage. Oh no! He gives it up! A little bit too cocky there, I would say, Anders.
They really wanted to run him down. What a sick play overall, but Boris able to at least get the one there. 2 versus 3. Falcons actually a man up now, and the bomb gets dropped. Lonks just able to swing against Shush. Leaves Yabby very awkward position, but maybe a little bit too wild. The bomb is back there. I don't know why you'd want to fight this one. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and it's way more winnable for Yabby.
As soon as he brings it down, or if he brings it down to the 1 versus 1, he's got a massive advantage. They can't really play together on a map like Nuke. We'll see whether they can detect his presence. They seem to know he's down there towards lower. Lots of damage inflicted, but still plenty of time. 40 seconds here. Body and MBK. The French duo. They're trying to hold strong here. They have to win this round, Anders.
The timing is good for that one. NBK taking a deep breath before he...
Faster pace by the looks of things here. Tess is trying to deny the Molotov towards upper. Great flashbangs here. And great headshots as well. Boros needs multiple kills. And it looks like this one has paid off for them. A set piece. A great understanding of the setup. And MHL gives them a position as well with the shot. And they pulled it off, Anders. The flashbangs were beautiful there.
Yeah, it's like I said.
Next frag is everything. MBK has been very strong towards upper, but he's in a tough spot here. Yabby will take him down, surrounded. And Longs, he might be undetected, I suppose, and indeed, we'll be able to find one. Picks up the AK-47, frags coming in. Boros doing all the heavy lifting here, but now just MHL. AWP falls outside, misses the shot, and yeah, that's the cue to get the hell out of there.
Yes, it is. Don't leave it into a 1 versus 1. Just try and dodge that AWP and get the bomb down.
Smokes himself out, but see what he can make of it. Jumps through, hoping for the best, and yeah. 6-4, and
right now he's having another wonderful performance, but here we go.
Here it is.
Like you said, Henry, Boris and MBK coming into it. Longs gonna join in the fun outside. Yabby and Shush. Oh my god, they're getting knocked out. Just Yabby left, and he's offering himself up, making himself a beacon on top of the silo. Yabby, what do you do? How do you bring this one back? 1 versus 3. You're getting spanked in this round.
Now, he can win these rounds. He has to dissect it piece by piece, though. They would be foolish to offer him anything up, and they're trying to force the issue now. He's low. They should win this round, but it's Yabi. An absolute world-class Counter-Strike player, to say the very least. But the bomb just out of his reach right now. Both Eagles ready and waiting.
If he had the HE, he might be able to make it a little bit easier on himself.
Bear in mind, they have no armor as well, so they might have the HP advantage, but not by much. A couple of bullets from the AK will deal with them.
Oh, it's so close. There's the two now, and they set it up nice. A 1-2 punch.
Portal to either upper or lower. They're going to choose to go towards hell, and Body doesn't get the call. Why is he looking towards outside?
I don't know.
Where's the comms? There's a communication breakdown at that point. Boris hasn't let him know, or he didn't listen. I'm not sure, but that's a wild one.
Yeah, you're right. That is something's wrong. And Boris coming back, but again, he took so much damage from the Molotov that he can't win the fight. Otherwise, he probably has it. Cadian to pick up longs. It's a disaster, Henry. They can still do this. They
can still do this. It's all right. MHL with that position towards main entrance. A chance for MBK as well. There it is. And converted. MBK with a beautiful hat-trick there. That's just what the Doctor wanted. And that was a round that looked like they had absolutely fumbled it. The communication was way off. Like, Body didn't even seem aware they'd taken the ramp from. But can they answer back? The Tech-9's in towards upper. These upper rushes have been so potent as the Tech-9 start to deliver here, looking for the third kill. It's absolute pandemonium once again, and MHL smoked off. They know he's the outside player, baits out the shot, and now bound to a 1 versus 1. Yabi up against MHL, no bomb planted.
What a play from MHL. He just walked on through. He just did it.
He loves that play, and he always seems to nail it.
Oh, look at the reposition as well. He's got every chance at it here, but Yabi's on the other side, able to hit the headshot. It's so close. I thought he had the perfect read.
Scout sniper rifles and MBK trying to roll back the years here. Can't quite connect, and shush, he certainly will take down his teammate here. And the Scout is actually delivering. Surely they don't give this sort of round up against the shotgun. Low HP for Boros, but he still is finding headshots. How has he got the bravery to go and re-challenge that position?
It's so ridiculous.
How do they keep getting this close? It's so wild.
If they peek on the other side of the ramp, he's just dead instantly, but he just found the perfect little corner. Body, I don't really mind that he's just showing himself. They could probably guess that someone was going to be flanking in that position, but it's putting some pressure on Heroic. They got 1 minute and 10 seconds. And they have HEs and not HEs, but they have Molotovs to try and get rid of some of these positions if they really wanted to. Longs, good little burst fire, takes Gabby away, and they're going to win the round. One of the most unlikely rounds to win. Smoke, yeah, they're going to put that smoke, usually thrown from the CT side for a retake, but it looks like they want to try and see if they can get the job done. MHL getting a couple of kills down with a good shot in return, but Body, it's a free kill onto Cadian, and just like that, it's down in a 1 versus 3. And that smoke inside of the bomb site, you can still see the fading parts of it there. It's such a sick smoke. Usually CTs will use it for the retake, but Falcons using it to even get into the bomb site to begin with. It's on Stown, and again, not a kit to be found. MHL with a great triple in this one.
Yeah, another hat.
A little bit of an opening potentially. MP7 on the other side though for MBK. Oh, and looking up, Stown. There was someone up there, but not able to see anything. Body. Gonna get the kill on Yabi instead, and that Zeus is just a distant memory at the moment. This A bomb site is slowly getting picked apart. Shush finding a shot there, but he's not gonna get anything more than that. He tried.
That's the bomb!
Final bomb! Oh my god. There's 27 seconds, but I don't think he can live through this round, unfortunately. He's doing some damage, but they should be able to hunt him down. Even now, I wouldn't be that worried if I was on the Falcons side. 1 bullet catching Tessus, and he's gonna be dead. There we go. Long
can't really justify the drop down. Trying to make things uncomfortable with the Molotov, and it's certainly doing that, but it's going to be Shush to open things up. Finds Boros, the danger man. A double kill comes in. 5 versus 3. They don't have to keep committing to these frags, but they're finding kill after kill. The bomb has been dropped. It's looking likely to be the clean sweep. Just Longs remains here, and the cavalry is on their way, looking to find this final kill. 10-9, Heroic. Well. Speaking of which, Tessus with the AK-47, willing to take those jewels. Doesn't quite connect, but a nice incendiary will slow them down. Oh, it's the bomb. That might be the round. That gets you're buggered.
Yeah. I saw the look on your face, Henry.
Yeah.
The Molotov is that's a bit of a problem, but when then the bomb is dropped on the wrong side of it, you're in a lot of trouble there. Lawrence is going to be going down. I think recovering that bomb would have probably never happened. That's a hard one to get.
And then they need 5 rounds in a row. I just don't think that would be possible. Like I said, you know what? I'm trying to be more optimistic this event. Let's retract that statement. I still think they can win this round. I still believe. 5-on-3. Cadian, not aware of a player going towards hell. So this is the moment. Boros, if you're going to do anything in this map, this is the moment. This is my guy right here. He's going to step up. He's going for the big play.
He wants more.
He wants the huge play.
Or did he get spotted? I don't know. Jabby was holding it. That's a little bit of a surprise. He comes back out. He knows that Cadian is out here somewhere. He's looking for the shot, but unfortunately, he's put out before he can really catch fire.
It's the kind of play he had to make there, right?
Yes,
He had to do something. He couldn't just get one kill. That wouldn't have done anything for them. If he gets the double there, you never know. MBK, unfortunately, won't be any further. He's holding for the rotations with his Desert Eagle. Gabby's dead.
Of course. He should be able to get this one, surely, even with the Galil. Just on the ladder, the timing might be working out against him. Boris, you got to go back and check it here. MBK's gone down, and that distracts his attention. What a shot from Josh on the other side, able to pick him up. And MHL, 1 versus 3. AK in hand, but locked in this corner with just no teammates left. Stalin will be the one.
They've done enough here. They've guaranteed at least overtime and fighting now for their tournament life. Bear in mind, one more round and they are removed, and its body they'll be dropped first. 5 on 4 in favor of Heroic.
What a good sign. 5 in a row is what they need to stay in the tournament. Well, they are going to be sent packing. Heroic are going to reaffirm their position as one of the toughest teams in the world to bring down. Stound's going to be taken up for us now. 5 versus 3. It's fallen apart rather more quickly than you would have wanted here. Long's been the star performer for the team right now, but they know where he is. And the AWP just closing the position against him.
Guaranteeing
and
the
MHL
shot.
down.
He just wanted to make sure I'm not going to miss this one. This is the most important shot of the game so far. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they've done enough. Heroic will be taking this one at 2-0. We say goodbye to the Falcons, and a glorious performance. Bear in mind, no one expected them to even get close to even, what, 5-6 rounds?
Well, the crowd may be still cheering for Falcons here, but Heroic got the win, and they did it in style, especially coming on to nuke. We've got to start, though. Single elimination, and you get a very slow start here on Mirage. Were you starting to feel the pressure a bit? Were you getting stressed during that map?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, like, everything didn't work out as we wanted to, obviously. I mean, always, like, before we start the game, we always, like, test the T-speak, you know, check all the mix and stuff. But it can be hard sometimes because it's like, if the casters or the crowd, you know, like, goes and disrupts the mic and stuff like that. But Gideon took a tick, and we were going really bad and said, now we need to lower our voice, you know, so we can't hear everything else. And I mean, that helped quite a bit. Maybe we obviously did it before, but I think that helped a bit, honestly.
زي ما شفنا اعزائنا المشاهدين عندنا سفن من فريق هيرويك بعد فوزهم 2-0 قدام فالكونز واستبعاد فالكونز من البطوله. السؤال الاول كنا نتكلم عن موضوع البريشر اللي ممكن يجيهم خصوصا في الجيم الاول، لان زي ما احنا عارفين هي سنجل اليمينيشن تورنمنت، مجرد ما انك تخسر الجيم انت برا البطوله على طول. فكان الجواب يقول انه لا، فعلا احنا في البدايه ما كان ابدا الحظ من حالفنا، خصوصا انه في بدايه الراوند الاول حاولنا نسوي خطتنا بس ما نجحت معنا، لكن بالاخير قدروا يسوون كمباك ويرجعون مع كل المشاكل اللي مروا فيها.
And I also want to ask you, Stown, about how important this event is for you guys, considering the way you left Cologne and where we're seeing Heroic right now.
I mean, it is important. I mean, it's not as important as Cologne was, you know. That's for sure. But for us, it's just really important just to, like, forget Cologne, you know, get a good start here. So that's really important for us. We obviously want to go all the way. So yeah, it's important.
And how's the mentality in the team right now? Like, where are you at as a unit? Because we talk about this being together for Heroic and how important that is for you guys, but we've seen worrying signs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can call them worrying signs. I mean, obviously, it was really tough losing to Astralis. That's just how it is. But, I mean, I would say that we actually had some really productive practice days coming up to this event. So it's just all about looking forward from now.
زي ما تشوفون في السؤال الثاني سألنا سفن على موضوع الرن حقهم اللي شفناه في كولون. صراحة يعني كان قدامهم يعني مباريات صعبة وفعلا هم ما أدوا أداء كويس، وكان الكثير متخوف إنه هيرويك الأداء حقهم ما راح يكون في المستوى في جيمرز 8، لكن كان يقول إنه فعلا يعني حتى المنتاليتي حقتنا ما كانت الأفضل في دخولنا بالبطولة، لكن إنه يعني صحيح إنه الإيفنت هذا مهم بالنسبة لنا ونحاول قد ما نقدر إننا نأدي الأفضل اللي عندنا ونرجع ثقة الناس فينا كلاعبين هيرويك.
And do you feel like finally, right, you played the first game here, you've got yourself used to it, you know the setup from what you were saying, you now feel ready?
Yeah, I mean, it's always like first setup and stuff like that, but yeah, it always helps.
Nice, nice.
زي ما تشوفون في السؤال الاخير سالناه انه بعد الجيم الاول وش شعورك، يعني هل انت كنتم متوترين بعد ما لعبت الجيم الاول في المسرح؟ يقول لا، فعلا دائما هو الجيم الاول نكون دائما احنا متوترين شوي، ويعني بس اهم شيء انه عدينا الجيم الاول وقدرنا نفوز.
Thank you very much, Stown.
يعطيكم العافيه اعزائي المشاهدين. على طول الان نبي نتوجه الى الاستديو التحليلي.